Okay, so here's a short one, and it's an addendum to an already existing video that I have on the Wonderfill and Wonderformer system for boxing impressions. Gotten a couple of calls, and actually I've encountered a similar situation in the call. The calls concern how to um, spring the latch on the back of the Wonderformer when you have it open but latched. In other words, when we have it latched for, or I should say unlatched for larger cases. Like we have to put a larger case in here and we have to be concerned about opening this latch to accommodate that space. Well, in the past I said to just unlatch it but leave the hook on, so you just open the latch partially. But what my recommendation now is to unlatch it fully because I'm having a hard time squeezing the flask enough to unlatch it even when it's partially latched. So by leaving it open like this, and you can take and bend it with your hand, bend it in a little bit if you like, but leave that latch completely pulled away. And then inside of your kit, your Wonderformer kit, you should have gotten a sheet of alloy that looks similar to this. It's the same length and width as the walls of the former. It's basically made out of the same material, but it fits on the back side here to create a dam, if you will, to prevent any stone from running out of the open end of the latch or open end of the flask where the latch is completely unlatched. So you would take this piece of metal and then you would place it here, and then you've got now a walled off area which will accommodate the larger size. You don't have it latched, you have it completely unlatched. And then you would take and pinch. What I would do is I pinch it here to hold it together, and then when I slide it over the top of the patty of Wonderfill with the impression, it'll cut out the cookie cutter, and this will stay in place, and then you can do your next step, which would be to backfill it to make sure that it's up to the borders. And then you can pour your stone in there, and you won't have any of the issues when it sets up of opening it, because the latch will not have to, you won't have to be concerned with the latch because you'll already have it open. You can just spread the former open and slide it off of your setup material. Well, I hope that took care of that little issue that we were having with this. It's still an ideal way to box and pour. Very quick, very accurate because we're inverted with our fill. And again, like I showed on my secondary video here of late, we can use this to box our implant impressions. It's very quick and very accurate, and we can make a very nice processing model using this technique. Thanks again for your interest, and I hope this took care of any of the questions you had on how to use this for oversized models and the opening of the back end of the flask. Have a great one.